Hey, thought I'd give an update. Been a couple things in my mind. So, well, first off, I'm close to the next module date, and I still have some money to manifest to come up with. So, if you know anyone that would be sympathetic to what I'm trying to do, if you could share it to them or talk about it, what I'm doing, I'm trying to heal a lot um, for myself and for other people. So the two things that are on my mind, and I think they're kind of related, is well, the first one's shame. Uh, like I sat here in front of this laptop for like I don't know, 3 4 minutes trying to just hit the button to record, um, and it's because I don't know, I just had a shame dialogue in my head, and then once I recognized that's what it was, I was like, oh, okay, let me just do it. Um, yeah, there's a lot of shame inside of me. I think a lot of toxic shame I'm still healing. And what's been interesting is I am healing it through my body, through doing bioenergetic work, via the Neo Tantra. Um, and I'm starting to realize how much that inability to just like trust myself and my body and be inside my body has blocked me from doing a lot of things. Um, one of those being pleasure, because this is a Tantra thing. So, like earlier today, I realized what was going on, kind of like what I just did now with the camera. And as soon as I realized the shame voice was there, like keeping me in my head, I was able to recognize it and kind of let go and switch into my body. And then I just started flooding with good feelings from head to toe. And that lasted, I have no idea because time disappeared, but it lasted a long time. Like I was in it. And I could tell my shame dialogue kept pulling me out of it, and then I'd go back in it, and it was really interesting. Uh, just kind of learning to surrender to my body and not the shame voice that seems to be so prevalent in my head. The other thing, yeah, so I've, like, I'm on disability. I'm not, financially doing too well. Also, my son lives with me. He sleeps on the couch, and we're trying to build something better for ourselves, but especially me for him. And when I came back from Ojai, I could feel that I was like feeling a lot of loss and grief and shame for the first time. Um, what I didn't realize until just a little while ago, a couple days ago, is that I was still avoiding feeling it. I was feeling a little bit, but still avoiding it. Um, and then a couple days ago, I was putting stuff up for sale on eBay to raise money, and I just had an emotional breakdown for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. I don't usually, crying's not my comfort zone. So, like, all this emotion came out, and then I went kind of into some bioenergetic stuff. Like, my body took over, and I realized it was shame stuff coming out. And I realized, like, how much I want something more for my son, and that it really, I like see myself at that age. Like, I slept on couches, I didn't um, have much direction, had a lot of shame. I don't know if that's all what's going on with my son, but it just like I could see myself inside of him, and it really bothered me. So I felt kind of um, powerless. Like I had nothing to. I couldn't figure out what to do. So my teacher Dawn, who's amazing, I talked to her about it, and then she gave me this practice to you breathe in 5 seconds, breathe out 5 seconds, and you do that while focusing on your heart area. And then after a couple minutes of that, you bring your awareness to something and see how it feels inside your body. So I did that with, seeing myself and my son, and, feeling powerless and just where my son's at, me wanting more for him and things like that, not being able to provide it. And it was really interesting. Like my body started to vibrate, emotion came up, and it made me realize again how much I think I avoid feeling. I'm still learning. My mind is still like really intent on its old ways. And I think that's the power of being in your body, like doing it this way instead of through therapy or, like a psychologist kind of thing, because this is a type of therapy I would consider. But yeah, just the body's an amazing thing is what I'm learning. I've avoided it pretty much my whole life for a good reason. And having a new relationship with it is like changing me big time. Yeah, I'm not saying like every moment is great, because it's not, but it's pretty crazy when you're in pain all the time. And like, you have just pleasure, joy, love feelings flood your whole body, and the pain goes away. And well, I'm not like able to go out and do something while I'm doing that, but at least I'm feeling it. And it's just like my mood is completely different. So yeah, that's my update. I don't know if I'm rambling or what. I'm still feeling not so much in my head, but in my body, which I think confuses my head. I'm not very clear when I'm that way. So this is the update. Thank you for listening. I'm not giving up. If you know anyone that'd be willing to donate, or any way to raise funds or anything like that, I'd appreciate it from my heart.